Hi guys, I'm so happy to see you here. And today I am gonna give you the more deep 5 steps to become that woman man can't stop giving to. My name is Sofiia Mudra, who didn't know me yet, who sees me like first or second time. I'm a feminine energy coach. I've been through a lot, believe me when I'm saying that. And who am I and how can I help women and how can I helping women? So for a long time, over the 10 years, I've been digging around and trying to figure out how to be this attractive woman, uh, which I've seen on the streets. They're being cherished, but they're man. Some of my friends been like that, and I have not been like that. And believe me, I wanted to be that woman so bad that I started to dig in what to make. First of all, I thought that something is wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just not in this energy. That's it. When you are in your feminine energy, when you are getting on a thing slightly, not slightly, lightly, like a woman, then, then you feel this kind of turn around and you start to do everything from a different perspective, from a different way. And I want to share that with you. Okay, what else? I promise you that by the end of this session, you'll know 5 exact steps that shift how men sees you. And they're going to be generous with you. They're going to be uh, emotional with you. They're going to be open with you, and they're going to be completely different. Let's start from my story first. I wasn't born I wasn't born knowing this. I didn't grow up with a role model. My mom was making more money than my stepfather. I had a stepfather. Uh, he was not the worst stepfather, but he was not the greatest stepfather. We had a lot of problems in family, and I didn't have this role model because my mom always was doing everything by herself. And that was the big turnout. She was putting a lot of confidence in me, which I'm grateful for that, but she didn't teach me how to talk to men, how to behave myself, how to actually present myself as a woman, because all her life and all my growing up, standing as a woman, I've seen her doing things by herself and being the man of the family. And in relationships, I've been as a planner and a giver. I've been rescuing my first boyfriends. I thought that I'm gonna change them to the better way, and I end up it was a broken heart. I end up crying in tears. I end up left alone and just relying on myself because I was the strong woman who can fix everything, who can do anything, and brings a lot of things to the table. How they like to ask. I hate this question, what you brings to the table? Another man. Um, or I like to say, I am a table. So. And the moment I've changed the realization that actually I'm not supposed to be that savior, I'm not supposed to be that protector. I am actually have to inspire and walk with a man, and man has to be masculine and I have to be feminine. When I understood this dynamics, uh, I can tell you that everything just turned around. The picture you see right here, it's the little piece of my um, Christmas. There was a Christmas tree. There was a little piece of my Christmas, and I know that gifts. It's actually not um, a proof for a love, but it's a proof of perfectioning myself and my feminine energy, what I'm actually want to give to you. Okay. The next one, I want to tell you a couple stories from my clients who've been resentful to their feminine energy, but when they stepped into that, the, everything just turned around. Everything just turned around on 360, on 180. 180 is better. Okay. So we had just one session with this girl, like really light consulting. She wrote me this beautiful words. I've been literally teared up when I was reading that. The next client, she was dating this guy actually for a long time, but when we worked a couple of sessions, she started to put herself first. She started to use the boundaries, and this is where her kind of payout, right? Um, Here's the small acts made my day and brought us closer. So he's started to protect not just her feelings, but also giving her some sort of stability or protection, financial, which is very attractive for a man to protect his woman financially. uh, that was a long work. That was a really long work. We had the whole week, whole months transformative, and I don't know what you I can tell you. She spent 1,500 on that, and she got that money back. I don't know what you tell you in the first months, and he was just happy to help her. He was. She also told me that he was so happy to help her that they started even to have a better dynamics in relationships from the second month. It was amazing. And the last one I want to show you, this is not so adorable, but that was a second date. The client asked me not to. I don't show any names to protect the client. So you're gonna be fully protected if you're going to join my sessions. And if you will allow me to share those screenshots, I will. If you're not allowing to share your information or a screenshot or those things, what you send in to me, I'm not going to share anything. The client protection stands for me in the first place. That's why I don't have so many reviews or proofs, how usually people say. There was a second date. A girl was actually in a stage when she didn't know what to do next. And she was in a stage of dating, and she didn't even know what kind of man she wanted to. So we decided the first step, what kind of man she wanted. We figured that out, her boundaries, and then she finally could meet her love. But that was the second day. I was so proud. She didn't even ask for anything. He just brought it for her. She just brought it and said, "You are so amazing. I wanted to give it to you." This little token. There was a token of appreciation of her energy, her feminine energy, and I love to have those reviews. I love when you send in me your change, your progress, everything what you do. It's literally saying that I am teaching you right. Okay, let's skip to the most important part. And 5 steps was gonna change everything. We're gonna go deeper. We're gonna go so deep so you would know the next time when you meet a guy, or you're gonna go on a date, or you're gonna have a date with your husband, or you're just gonna have a dinner with your husband, or next fight, or you're gonna ask him for something. You're gonna know what to do. So the first step is receiving state, and receiving state the most important, like we know. Why men give more to women who accept with ease? This is the question I'm gonna repeat over and over and over and over, so you would remember that if man gives you something, he wants to prove you that he deserves you, that he actually can provide you, and that he actually want to be accepted by you. Because gifts, it's just a thing, but for them, it's putting effort, energy, money, and other things, what they actually think they sacrifice for you. So when you have a guilt by accepting the gift, or worse, you want to pay back, or you want to immediately work it all out, like immediately do something for him and not just accept and say, oh my God, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I actually wanted that. How did you know? How did you know? And when you have this guilt of accepting, man feels that. Man feels it, and the next time when you say, oh, you didn't need to, he's not gonna do it. The man's brain works the way that you say you shouldn't do it, and the next time he's not gonna do it because you said you shouldn't do it. That's, I don't know. Is that a secret? I don't think so. But if you're gonna say, thank you so much, this is exactly what I wanted. How did you know? Oh my God. Wow. Cool. I appreciate it a lot. It's gonna be way better. And the next time, it's gonna make the habit of it to actually care for you. Why I have no guilt. Believe me, I've been on this stage. I've been on the stage. I was guilty that my boyfriend brought me flowers on my birthday, which I actually asked for, and that was crazy because we had those conversations that, oh, they're so expensive, blah blah blah. You spend so much money. I don't know if I'm gonna spend so much money, and that was the worst mistake you can make, I could make back in the days. But I'm here to teach you not to make those mistakes. What I did and what I went through, and through the tears and all of this crap, you don't need it. And I worked on my guilt a lot, a long time. And when I understood, then my guilt just come from my background, that every time when I was dating somebody, or my granny tells me stories about men, there was always subconsciously, there was always, I was always programmed that if the man giving me something, I need to work it. I need to earn it or earn it back. Was the background, and we have to forget about this once and for all, and forget that you have to give something back. You already a woman, you already a little price that he's getting. Your energy, your presence is a gift for him. So the next time when you're gonna accept something from man, remember what I say. No guilt. Forget about guilt. The exercise. Okay, you can't see it. I'm gonna make myself smaller. Okay. Oops. The exercise thinks of the last time you downplayed a compliment or offer. And how could you have simply smiled and say thank you? What I mean when I'm saying downplayed compliments, and when somebody comes to you and saying, "Oh my God, you look so beautiful today. Nice hair. a nice outfit, and you say, "Oh no, it's very old. Oh no, I'm fat. Oh no, my hair, I didn't wash my hair." You're downgraded it. You're downplaying the compliment. You don't think you deserve compliments or help. The next worst step, it's a downplay offer. When somebody offers you help and you say, "Oh no, I'm gonna do it myself. Thanks so much." This is disgrace. I'm gonna say the things how it is. Raw, honest truth. Don't downplay. And think of the last time when somebody gives you a compliment or offers you help and you just say no. You just presented it immediately and started to have an excuses or make up an excuses why you're not that or why you don't need help. But inside, you do remember that you need help. That was the most important. Nonetheless, the step two is a flirt without fear. I can tell you that flirt, it's not a promise. If you don't go in a erotic site, okay. What I mean when I'm saying erotic site, flirt, it's something what your body shows, not your mouth says. Even your mouth can show a flirt, but if you say something like very soundly erotic, then it's gonna ruin it. The first rule, you touch man, he touch you back. You have to remember that too. But why flirting opens the door to generosity? It's a light, playful non-commitment. When you sit in a lounge or bar or place and you see a man, you flirt with him, with your body language. You look at him, you look at his arm, look in the eyes, arm, and you look away. But he needs to see you. He needs to see you, remember? Remember, he needs to see you. And when you do that, maybe he didn't understand from first time. You can do it second time. You can smile him in the face. You can do like you can move your hair a little bit. It should be easy. It should be light. It should be slow. Slow down your body, your breathing, and you're gonna feel how to flirt without fear. Because everybody believes that if they're gonna flirt, it's gonna be like very erotic or kind of uh, implement on a sexual contact or intimacy right away. But no, you can always stop in a flirting when you feel like you already get to your boundaries. Exercise. Next time you're out, make a brief eye contact, smile slightly, and then look away. That's what I already teach you. Eye contact, it's the most important. If you're gonna switch that, if you're gonna miss that, nothing's gonna work. You have to smile and eye contact. Try that next time and you're gonna see how men gonna come to you and how they gonna ask you, "Oh, how's your day? Hi, how are you? What's your name? Can I take your number?" I promise you this is gonna happen. The step three, compliment and conversation, it's a step for already uh, relationships building context. Compliments important, nonetheless a conversation. Why men wants to be admired for specific, not generic praise? Because they don't care actually about that. They don't care how their eyes look. They don't care. Just narcissists likes that. They don't care mm, how how their face look mostly. They like to be attractive, but attractive by the things they do, their achievements, their like choose a style, and the things they do actually for you. When you're gonna compliment him on, uh, first of all, you can start from a small. He's opened the door for you. You can say, "Thank you. You're a real gentleman. It's nice to meet a gentleman this time." Because men are really scared right now to do anything, because of everything what's going around, and they just don't know what to do. Oh, sorry. I have a double recording. Okay, back to time. Back to time. Next one. Script. I promise you I'm gonna give you scripts. Script which brings you to the femme energy. I love the way you make decisions. Man who's making decisions, and you gonna tell him about that wow, how cool you make decisions. That was really, really smart of you. That was like geniusly. You're a genius. How did you come to that? Even though you had already five different plans how to fix the problem or how to make these decisions. Don't be greedy on a compliments. You're gonna feed his ego, and he's gonna be in love with you because you prized him for the things he actually does and he actually worked a lot for. Exercise. I'm gonna give you scripts, exercise to turn your life around. Write the three genuine compliments you could give a man tomorrow or today. Better today. Do your homework, girl. Better today. And next time, please text me. My DMs are open. Text me if those compliments worked and how they worked, especially how they worked. I wanna see the change you're going through. Step 4. Step 4, it's every step is important. You have to believe, but you need to do them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How I'm giving them to you so you could adjust your body language, your exceptions, and everything what you go through slowly and not just turn around. You go slowly, step by step, and this is how it's going to work. Gratitude as a habit. Gratitude is the powerful tool you can actually use in your life. Not just with a man, but with everybody. You can be grateful to your parents, to your friends, to your brothers, sisters, to your kids, to your husband, to a man who opens you a door on like you don't even know that. You're grateful that you woke up today. You're grateful there is a sun and not rain. You're grateful there is a rain. It's fine. It's gonna pass. You're a grateful woman, and this grateful energy, and if the anger gonna go like eat you up, and you remember what you are grateful for, this feelings gonna remind you that anger gonna pass too. Okay. The question is why gratitude makes generosity addictive for men. Every time when a man does something for a woman, like for example, there's not every man make a millions of dollars, right? Somebody of them makes 100,000, somebody less, somebody 300, but everybody earns differently. They have different income and they can afford things differently. If somebody can afford a Cartier bracelet or a watch, that another one gonna think it's a waste of money and better to buy a car for this money or invest it in something. And you have to understand that too. and be grateful for the things your man doing in his um, availabilities. If he's available to bring you something, and you know, for example, in a family, if you're especially in a family already, it's your husband, and if you're or you're dating, you don't count his money. Don't count his money. It's his responsibility to count his money and make the budget clear, not yours. So when he brings you something and you know that he's out of the budget already, don't tell him, oh my God, it was so expensive. You shouldn't. We're not going to have money for this, that, and that, because you already made a plan for a budget. Just say, honey, thank you. I really wanted that. Women who's going to say, thank you for something man is doing for you is gonna work for him like a stimul, like a stimulating to make more money, to earn more money because his woman is right, deserve it. She deserves it. And that's why it's making it addictive. Because he's gonna want those kind of your emotions, your positive emotions. He's gonna want it more. And he's going to try to think, okay, I brought her that, I did for her this, I got a positive feedback. How can I get more positive feedbacks? And then he got a positive feedback. You're happy about getting what you actually wanted, and your dynamic going up. Exercise. My favorite is exercises. Believe me or not, they do work if you do them. If you don't do them, they don't work. List 5 things you can genuinely thank someone today. It's not supposed to be even your man. Just list 5 things you can genuinely thank today, or better, you can write those thank you to a person. Like your friend is actually gave you good advice and it worked. Say thank you. Literally come to a friend and say, "Oh my God, remember you gave me advice? Thank you so much. It helped me a lot." And go to those people and give them this little gratitude, and you will see how differently they're going to treat you tomorrow. And this is going to help you to open this gratitude flow when you're actually grateful for things in your life. Okay, step 5. We are coming till the end, almost till the end. Boundaries like a velvet rope. Why like a velvet rope? Everybody who felt sometimes you feel like something is not going well, or it feels like he said something, it brings you this sort of discomfort that you can't explain. He didn't say actually anything like offensive or insulting, but it feels weird. That means that your boundaries were crossed, and you have to be. This is the most hard part. You have to be soft because you are in a feminine energy. You're not a masculine. Masculine go like a locomotive, and a feminine, it's like a river flow. It's gonna flow anyway, but you like a river. So you have to be soft but still firm. You soft outside, you like a fluffy puffy, but inside you have this core which is actually brings you to the point what you want. That's why I'm saying like a velvet rope. Because velvet rope, it's soft outside, but it's really firm. Boundaries keep respect and attraction alive. He feels that you protect yourself and he can't step all over you. He can't use you. He can't take you for granted. He's not gonna do it. And he's gonna, first of all, respect you. And second of all, he's gonna stop trying to manipulate you, since you will be uh, protected by your boundaries. An example, the worst case scenario on a dating, turning down last minute's plan politely without guilt. If he made a plan with you, you agreed, and the last minute he says, oh, I can do it. I can make it. One time it's okay, maybe. I wouldn't do that. I was like, 2, 3 times on a stability, it's already a manipulation. Also, if he's making the last minute plans, this is what I was talking about. I decided to give you one more example, 2 examples, even better. If he's texting you, oh, let's have dinner in 1 hour. Even if you don't have plans, even if you have a freaking empty next 3 days, say, oh, I'm sorry, I had already plans with my friends, I can't make it today. If you want to make plans with me, could you please make it like in advance, at least like 2, 3 days ahead? So I would definitely know that my schedule is clear for you. And it's going to be way better. Way better turning that without guilt. Even if you don't have plans, if he's texting you the last moment, he's checking if you're desperate. And if you're desperate, he's gonna manipulate you. If he can manipulate you, he's not gonna respect you. You have to remember that. Okay, one more exercise. The last one, I promise. Write one boundary you'll start communicating this week. Like, you don't take a last minute calls. You don't accept when men talk bad about different women in front of you. You can just politely say, could you please not say that uh, or talk bad about your ex-wife or another woman in front of me. I feel it's offensive for me as a woman. You don't need to be angry about that. You just need to tell him how do you feel when he talks like that. So I give you a couple examples. Write one boundary. You'll start communicating. You have to communicate your boundaries with a man, because if you don't, he's not gonna read your mind. They're not gonna read your mind. You need to talk to them. You need to make them feel like a god, but you don't need to make them a god. Very simple rules, but I wish my mom would teach me that, and I didn't need to go through all of this pain and years over the 10 years of dating to understand that I have this power and I am me, and nobody can do that for me. No manipulations, no gaslightings, no cheatings, no insulting or disrespecting even. Okay. Okay, we go until the end, and I have a big surprise for you actually. I have a bonus for you, but first of all, we're gonna have these 2 different offers what I have for you. Option 1, we have a group program, 4 weeks, step-by-step training on each step. I have 4 hours of recorded videos, recorded materials, plus workbook, plus private group chat, plus video lessons, exercise, my full magnetic woman framework, what I've spent years on perfecting, literally years. and 30 minutes consulting session with me. If you buy in a group program, you can make a screenshot of it and access for 1 year to materials. So if you would need to come back to it, you could. And access for me for to meet for Q&A. Q&A, you can text me on Instagram, you can text me on Telegram, on WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. I have all of them. Option number two, it's a private coaching. I don't take more than 5 clients a month because it's really time taking to go through all of your tests. I'm going to give you tests. I'm going to give you questions to understand what stage you are right now, to understand how can I help you, to understand your position, your case. And we're going to have one-on-one voices tech support with me daily. So if you're going to have any questions, you can text me and I'm going to answer you. And for private session, each 60 minutes for a whole month. It's a month's coaching. It's a month's program. Mm, four private sessions, 1 hour each, with prepared materials before your session. I'm gonna come every time. You're gonna share with me first 20 minutes. We're gonna talk about what changed, what happened, how he reacts, how did you react, and then we're gonna work on the materials I prepare for you and on those questions what you have for me. And full access to Magnetic Woman course, obviously included personalized strategy for you, mm, for your dating or relationships goals, obviously included ultimate feedback on your conversations, photos. That's what I said, and one-on-one voice and text support. That's all included. And I already said it's already just only 5 spots a month. And the next one, bonus. How bonus? I promised you a bonus. The FAMA runs for a group program. If you'll join us in next 24 hours for a group program, I have a soft power scripts with the 21 phrases to inspire gifts, help, generosity for men immediately. Immediately you're gonna do that. Immediately you're gonna have it. Normally it's a paid product. It's like a coaching session. For personal coaching, I'm giving 2 more weeks of a program. 2 more weeks of a program, 2 more weeks, 2 more sessions, and you're gonna be allowed to text me more to 2 more weeks. We're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna respond in the same structure what I gave you in a private. So it's what is 50% off? 50% off. Okay. I'm really happy for you to come to this point, and remember, if you'll join me next 24 hours, this is going to be your reward. And for a group program, I actually wanted to add a 30-minute session for you, one more and a gift, because it seems a little uneven for a group and for personal coaching. So I think, wow. So 30 minutes consulting, one more 30 minutes consulting with me, and for a group program. And I love you guys. I hope you're going to do your best, and I hope this one, I'm actually sure this one is going to change your life how it's changed my life. When a man cherishes me, protects me, and gives me things like a love and stability, just because I respect myself, I have my boundaries, and I know how to be this feminine woman in this feminine energy. And I want to share it with you. I'm so happy I can share it with you. Okay. See you. See you soon.